Hi everyone, it's Mimi. Welcome back to day number 3 of my holiday series. Today I wanted to share something I think is super cute. It is this mug treats pouch, and I'm sure plenty of you guys have seen the treat pouches for hot cocoa. I do believe a hot cocoa pouch will fit in this. You might have to adjust it because the mug treats are a little bit wider. If you guys are unfamiliar with mug treats, these are by Betty Crocker. I have tasted them in the past. I think I got the cinnamon roll type one, but this is great because it comes with the mix and the fudge frosting, and they can do it in the microwave. So it's a quick and easy little treat for anyone. This has 4 individual servings, so it comes with, like I mentioned, the cake mix, and then this little silver pouch is the topping for them to put on afterwards. These are really inexpensive, and you can make 4 different ones. These are great for last-minute gifts, coworker gifts, anybody that loves sweets. So if you want to learn how to create this, just keep watching. Okay, first off, you're going to need a piece of cardstock for your base, and this measures 9 1/4 by 7 3/4. You do want to use something a little bit more sturdy, not like 65-pound cardstock, just because these mug treats can get a little heavy. This, I believe, is about 100-pound cardstock in this green color. So what we're going to do is we are first going to score on our long side, so our 9 1/4, and we're just going to score once at 6. Go ahead and rotate that, and we are going to score on the 7 3/4 inch side at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1 1/2, 6 1/4, 6 3/4, and 7 1/4. So that is what your scored piece should look like. I don't know if you guys noticed on my sample here that I did create these accordion gussets just to contain the bulk and not have this fall apart. So that is all the scoring that we need to do. So here is your scored cardstock. Go ahead and fold and burnish on the 6-inch score mark that we created. These 3 lines on either side, that's what creates the accordion. So we're going to do some cutting. I would recommend getting some long scissors, or you can use your paper trimmer. I'm going to flip it over. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better. So as you will see, the accordion is on the bottom flap. So this will fold up like this, and these are the pieces that we are going to need. So we don't need any of these long pieces. So I'm going to trim that out on either side. Like I mentioned before, I like to cut on the inside of that embossed line. So now your piece should look like this. So for these sides, what you want to do is fold into the center, burnish that really well, and then fold back and then fold towards you again. And that's the accordion fold that you should have. Do the same thing on the opposite side. So essentially, we're going to put adhesive on these two 1/2-inch tabs and fold this up, and that's what gets adhered to the back panel. I am also going to round the corners at the top here just to give it a more finished look. I'm using my Crop-A-Dile. I'm going to use the 1/4 inch. I think it just gives it a little bit more of a cleaner look. If you will notice, when we try to fold this up, if you look on the back, there is a little bit of bulk, which I do not like. So I tend to, this is how I trim mostly all my accordions. I'm going to open this up, still have the accordion folded, but away from the center. I'm going to just notch in, just like that. And you will have something that looks a little funny, but trust me, it does still adhere. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not doing it as deep as I did the bottom one. So this is what it should look like. So then I'm going to put adhesive, like I mentioned, on these two inner 1/2-inch tabs. For the sake of the video, I'm just going to use a tape runner. I would recommend using a strong adhesive because this is going to get a lot of wear and tear just from the pouch going in and out, and you don't want it to fall apart. So place your adhesive on there and then fold that back to the back panel. You can take your bone folder and go inside to make sure that the adhesive is fully adhered. And that's it. That's how simple this pouch is. I'm going to tell you the measurements for this front flap if you do want to mat it. I'm going to use my Tim Holtz trimmer. I have some scrap of this Doodlebug Christmas paper, which will go perfectly with that color. And you want to cut this to 4 5/8. by 3 1/8. And that will fit perfectly with about a 1/16 of an inch border around all 4 sides. If you do want more of a border, go ahead and cut down your pattern paper a little bit smaller. It's going to adhere that. And there we go. I'm going to take one of my mug treats, slip that inside, and then don't forget the frosting, and there you have it. Super cute and simple, and you can make a ton of these. Even if you don't have these pouches yet, you can make these up, keep them flat, and then when you need one, pull it out and have a gift ready to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone.